Obviously you have to cater for the finances now within rugby and the bigger squads and running professional teams, but when it matters, and like you go to the All Blacks night, it was just electric in there. It was just when it's ready to tick off, it's ready to kick off,
And the game speaks for itself, so we don't need to tee it up. So just simply join us on Friday for Munster versus Leinster. Coverage starts at 7:30 over on Setanta Sports 1.
Cannot wait. But the final race in the Alive Outside Winter Duathlon Series took place yesterday in the Phoenix Park. Winners on the day were Niall Summers and Bronagh Vrian. Our reporter Sarah Mulcairns took a look behind the scenes.
While many of you were sleeping off your Saturday night dance floor exploits, a merry band of early risers gathered in the Phoenix Park for the Alive Outside Duathlon on Sunday morning. Race director Simon Bewley explains what exactly is involved.
Today's Alive Outside Duathlon, so that's run, bike and run. So it's a 2.5 kilometre run, one lap of the sports pitches, and then they come into transition, they get their bike and they're out for a 13 kilometre 3 loop of the bike track. So that's on closed roads, which is great for safe cycling, and they can go quite fast. They come back into transition, they rack their bike and they're out for one final lap of the run route and through the finish line. So it's run, bike, run.
The Irish triathlon season kicks off in May, so duathlons like these keep athletes racing over the cold winter months. They are also a great way for beginners to get started in the sport.
2/3 of our participants in all 3 races have been newbies or beginners. So that's just showing that a lot of people are very interested in trying new sports, meeting new people and taking advantage of the great facilities here in the Phoenix Park.
Dimpna Drought is one of the newbies to the sport. She trains with Pulse Triathlon Club and is hoping to just get through today.
I'm doing the beginner duathlon. It's my first duathlon and I'm hoping to finish.
The usually unpredictable Irish weather granted the 208 athletes a slight reprieve, with the sun shining for the duration of the race. Many competitors used it as a pre-season warm-up, and the reaction afterwards was generally positive.
Pretty happy all around. Legs are a bit tired coming in onto the bike, and the second run I was pretty tired in it, but overall for the first race of the season went pretty well.
My race today went okay. Struggling bits, but I really enjoyed it overall. It's early in the season, so it was good to get out on Sunday morning. Hopefully it'll stand to me for later in the year.
It's only my first season in the sport, so get nervous enough before the start of the race, but as you get more experienced, you start to enjoy it a bit more, and very, very happy with today now. I've done this my 6th race this season, so this is my best one so far.
For anyone looking for inspiration to get involved, the overall series winner Niall Summers is a relative newcomer to the sport.
I started myself about 3 or 4 years ago. I was quite out of shape and I just wanted something to get started, so I started running, and a friend of mine who was in Belpar Triathlon Club just said that I should maybe give a triathlon a go, so I started off. I gave Duathlon.avi, the sprint race down there, a go, and sort of went from there. It's pretty addictive and hasn't stopped since. Addictive
it may be for all the athletes, you could certainly feel the buzz as they crossed the finish line. With the Alive Outside Duathlon series over for another year, the focus now turns to the summer months of triathlon racing.
So that's it from the Sports Show for now. We'll be back on Wednesday, so until then, it's goodbye.
Good night.